Welcome back to Let's Try Roleplay. This is episode 5 of The Long Night, a crossover campaign. I'm Connor, your dungeon master.
I'm Henry, and I'll be playing Ollie with his friend Ainsley, and Umi with no friends.
Everyone's doing nicknames then.
Pass.
We'll come back to you. I'll be playing Ibo, the Dragonborn sorcerer, and Fishboy with his friend Pebble.
And having passed,
I'm Robin, and I'll be playing Nee, Tiefling Paladin, and Fireball Anger Issues with her fiery friend Inti the Arcanine.
After heading back towards Umber Castle and the last known sighting of Tholme, Ibothane, Nat and Byron arrived to find the castle empty from cultists. That was until they found a mirror portal deep in the castle's dungeon, which was guarded by two robed individuals named Grant Grunton and Adam Admin. A table flip, a facehugger, and a blazing inferno later, and our heroes found themselves able to pass through the portal. However, Ibothane, Nat, and Byron did not pass through to the same spot as Ibothane entered from before. After rudely interrupting a cultist meeting with a flying, flaming door, causing them to flee, our heroes were forced to dispose of Pig, Pag, Pog and Pug in a sizzling encounter. They then chased down the fleeing cultists, but this resulted in them being locked out of the compound's entrance. Where will they emerge? Will it be somewhere familiar to them, or yet another alien experience?
Like that place anyway, so I'm nothing lost really.
That is kind of our only way back to wherever it was.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Do you guys make a perception check?
Yes.
No. Yes.
18. I'm
7.
Ibothane and Byron, you both see, after this goes down, you see a dark shape come look out of where this trellis has come down and then sort of like lurk away in a shadow.
So wait, a dark shape?
A dark, humanoid shape, sort of, look out from where the trellis has come down, look out between the things, look out, see you guys are now outside and then walk away.
Only?
I mean, if you want to think that, then cool.
I think that was Tholme.
Where?
That was a dark man, like a shadowy man in the trellis, and walked away. Yeah. Normally when I see a man who is shadowy, it's Tholme.
So, he was behind the door?
Behind the trellis, which is probably a word too advanced for me to know.
But if he was your friend, you don't think he would have said something to you?
I may have accidentally taken him off a cliff.
Oh.
It's a complicated relationship.
Oh, is that why you're so eager to save him? Because you
Not really, mostly because I love him.
Do you feel guilty about that?
I mean, I probably should. But then he tried to kill us, and we kind of had to kill him again, and we kind of even after that. Weirdly, killing him twice made us even, so...
I don't think I ever want to go to your world.
I'm like 90% sure he's missing his soul. So...
just kind of, like, sort of open eyes, just sort of turn and just kind of walk away from everything.
During this conversation, you hear everything, you sort of feel a stab in your back, and you turn around and there's a weird looking thing going,
a fucking Ewok.
And no, it's just sort of this small being. It's not a dwarf, and but it's got this weird like orange skin and these weird horns, and it's just sort of poking at you, and it's wearing this and next to it, it's got this weird metal box on wheels that's sort of going around next to it. And as you sort of look past it, there is just an expanse of people walking around everywhere around this, what seems to be some sort of marketplace. And as you look further, this thing just sprawls out, and there's just this smog of gas and stench over this whole area, and if you look further up into the sky, what you can see through this smog is just like mind-blowing to you. There are like what look like carriages, like horse and carriages, except they're flying. And they don't have horses, and they're like, you've got glass around them, and there's fire coming out the back of them, they're going back and forth, and some of them are coming down to land, like, over in an area over there, and people are sort of loading things in and out of these weird carriages. Nat, you see futuristic spaceships that you've seen in films.
Well, okay, so
stuff like
first
that.
things first, I punch the little shit that's poking me. Wait, fuck off! No, I kick him. Fuck off! I kick it.
Yep.
I'm taking your box on wheels. I'll take that.
So yeah,
I'm having it.
what you've seen is a... What does Ibothane think this is?
Like what? The little devil
It's a...
person.
So you've got a little devil dude.
Look,
And you've got
obviously a tiefling has fucked a gnome. But I'm going to kick it.
Mm-hmm.
And then what is the box? I look at the box.
What's in the box?
It's like this, and it's going... And it's making these weird, like, noises, like, which seem, like, synthetic and weird
I
to
don't
you.
like this. What is this? What do you think?
Is it malfunctioning? And I kind of like tap it on the
What do
head
you
to
mean
try and like
malfunctioning?
hit it on
What
the
is it?
sides. I mean, I don't.
When you hit it on the head, it goes... And a little sparker comes out of it and goes... Psst, and, like, sparks you in the chest. And
Oh, fucker.
Like, if it does that, then I grab it and use shocking grass.
you can use a spell slot?
No, it's a cantrip.
Ah! So you do that thing where you grab it, and you know that bit in episode 6 of Star Wars where R2-D2 gets shot, and all of its parts pop out of him, and just electricity courses through him, and he's going...
Yes.
And then he just sort of like shuts down and malfunctions, and the little devil dude, the weird goblin gnome tiefling like mutant, starts going...
Fuck off! Fuck off! Get out of here!
And then another guy with maybe just a scarred looking face, and he comes over and goes... He says to the little demon guy, it's like, he doesn't like you.
I'm so lost.
And
Oh, like fuck, you can speak our language.
Keep it going! I don't like you either!
and says, this guy is, I don't know what planet he's from, but I guess he's wanted.
Look, everybody wants me. I'm Ibothane No Name, the fabulous sorcerer.
We sort of landed a bit. We've got here by different means than what we expected. Can you give us a bit of information about where we are, who we could speak
You
to?
sort of- Yeah, he looks at you, and then he,
Yeah, I've recalled my Pokemon.
Sees yeah, he's sort of looking at this big fire dog thing, going, "Is this a Vornsker? But it's red."
Oh, inbreeding.
And he's like, "Oh, I don't know, you foreign freaks," and just sort of like turns around and walks off.
Okay, I mean, well, that could have gone worse, I guess.
And
Is the
then-
wee fucking devil thing still at our feet?
Yeah, he's sort of sitting there like with his arms in his chest, and he sort of like looks up at you guys and then goes, and then just sort of turns away and starts to pace away.
I shoot him the finger.
And you guys are just looking over this marketplace. Lots bustling with these weird
And
looking
I bet it's now
species that you've
Ibothane's
never...
turn to be super creeped out.
There's nothing that you recognize here. But what do you guys want to do? So if you look up behind you, you see this large, like, huge building, which is some sort of, compound of some sort, but you can't really tell much. But it's big.
So the guy who's talking to us leaves.
Yeah.
Is there anyone around here that looks like they'd be willing to talk to us? Is anyone standing still? Like, is there any stall? Is there a market or anything?
Is there anyone?
No, it's a marketplace. You can go and talk to someone
It's
at
a
stall.
marketplace.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I pick a stall.
Yeah.
I'll pick the nearest stall and go. I think
Yeah.
maybe we could ask somebody where the fuck we are.
Yeah, I think we should also ask if they've seen people with these robes around.
They're like, though you're still wearing them. That's a pretty good point. Yes,
Oh,
it's good. They came out this way.
So yeah, if you go up to a stall, someone goes, "Hi, you as a Tardashian, yes."
Oh, what the fuck? Excuse
And it's a little guy with a little trunk, and he's flying. He's got little wings. And he goes, "Yes, you want to buy? You want to buy some weapons?"
Yes, we're in the market for the finest of weapons. Where the fuck are we? What is that building?
So you don't know where you are?
No. I've been taking some serious potions. Like I've been taking some sweet
Mm-hmm.
herbs. I've been a bit lost. Being brought here by some weird means.
Have you been in a cantina too long?
Yeah.
Been on them death sticks.
Definitely. Yeah. So, have you seen people with these robes around? We're meant to meet up for some sort of like conference kind of thing, and we got lost in transit, and it's just been a complete clusterfuck the whole time.
He's like, I don't know. You look like a slave. You don't have any money. Get away from my shop.
No, we have. I have gold.
I don't want to buy stuff from your shop anyway, you filthy animal.
No.
So,
I was like, show me.
I have gold. I have some gold
like-
pieces. I get out and show him some.
He says, Republic credits will do. Not these. These are not Republic credits.
I have no
No,
money.
gold will do fine.
This is no, they won't.
Yes, they will.
No, they won't. Are you trying to do some Jedi mind trick? Are you a Jedi?
Yes, I am a Jedi.
What is it? What's a Jedi?
I have no idea, but just play along.
A Jedi?
Play along.
A Jedi?
And he sort of like goes down.
It sounds like some sort of rock band or something.
He sort of turns around and is like, guys, I think we should. Are these guys a Jedi? And everyone turns around and goes, and they start like scrambling and grabbing sort of like weapons and stuff from beside them.
It's a good thing Ibothane doesn't still wear that brown cloak.
No, I think there's been a bit of. We're not this. We're gonna leave, and I just kind of slowly back away, just kind of grab Ibothane and just kind of start tugging him like, I don't think these are the right people to talk to.
Has it been about an hour since I cast precipitation on my coat?
Oh fuck!
Because it's gonna wear off and de-spell at some point.
Yeah, we're probably getting there. We'll see. How's it lose?
Highs.
Yeah, it's just gone. It's gone off.
Okay, so it's now green again.
Yeah. Okay.
In front of them?
Yeah. So maybe it was while you were running down the tunnel or something.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
If it goes off in front of them, they're like, "Oh, it's a Jedi magics."
Wait! I just want to buy weapons. Like, what is your, what will you accept if not gold?
Sort of the Republic credits.
Would you trade?
Say the fucking line, Connor.
What?
Only man.
What's it? My drinks don't work on me. Only money. I couldn't remember what the line was. But anyway, so
I'm
these
done
guys.
with this reference. I'm gonna go off and speak to somebody else.
Okay. So you're sort of walking off, and there's a load of different places around that are selling different things. Weird looking people that stand on their hands and have their legs like kicked out in front of them, looking like weird, like
Ooh, Sebulba.
like the species that Sebulba is, and you've got all sorts of weird species, and then you've got some Jawas. Yeah, you've got people going UTINI. And they've got like the
Jawas
weird
exist off Tatooine.
Don't know.
I know they're native to Tatooine.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. Okay, cool.
But you can see sort of
Robin is looking at me like she's. What the fuck are you talking about? She's just like lost in spirit. Do you want to go?
I'm lost in space.
yeah. And then there's this little
That was good.
there's a little robot that comes along. What looks like Nat, when you're it, it's almost like he's got a unicycle for legs, and it's got this weird like almost like a waitress outfit on, but made of metal. And he kind of goes, "Come along to Denny's Diner. Come on," and he gives you a pan like, "Go along to Denny's Diner, free drinks all day."
I think DM wants us to go to Denny's Diner.
I mean, he says free drinks, and I think we could all fucking
Oh.
use one.
I could
like
use some ale. Ale would be good right now.
It's like you guys aren't from around here. You should go along to Denny's Diner. You've obviously never been there.
I This is proper weird. Yeah, I guess we could use a drink. Would Denny have information about where we are?
Denny is the know-it-all about all of this place.
Apparently Denny is a good man and knows everything.
Denny's Diner. Hold on. Like Denny's Diner in real life. Denny's the diner in America.
And no, I didn't know there was a Denny's Diner in America. But this is just, I just made it up on the spot, that name, Denny's Diner.
Sweet.
And you can see
Which, the
there's...
fact they had to make that up on the spot means that he didn't expect us to be this incompetent.
You expect us all to buy weapons and then
Yeah,
get all the
felt that.
information.
So there's, off in front of you, you can see obviously where this, you can see a big sort of neon, well, Nat, you can see a big neon sign, which is, you know, this fluorescent colours, and there's Denny's Diner, and it's got a doorway and a path down into it, and sort of people are coming in and out of there.
Can our Pokemon get down those stairs?
They're in your Pokeballs. You already pulled them out.
Yeah, Byron's like, I'm keeping sound. Guys, what the fuck is this place? This is like
Byron is free.
This is like some future bullshit.
What do you mean future?
Like,
I mean,
Like ahead of time.
this is obviously a different. This is some sort of magic. They're obviously very powerful. They have big metal magic things floating.
Nah, mate, that's just technology.
yeah, I mean,
Technology.
Like mechanics.
I know mechanics. I think I have a
machinery.
mechanical check I can do.
no, I don't.
No, I don't. I don't know what the mechanics is.
like machinery, like engineering.
So you're saying it was all built by the dwarves? I see.
I mean, everything to you, you've got like what, you know, rolling around. You've got these little droids, but they just look like weird beer barrels with wheels that are talking.
Do you have ale inside of you? Give me ale.
But yeah, there's lots of markers around, and then there's a sort of like central point of this Denny's Diner.
I think probably head to this
Go chat. Let's
tavern
go
of
chat
sorts.
to Denny's.
Tavern.
This tavern, and we'll go there and get some drinks. I hope they have ale.
Yeah, okay, cool. So you head over towards this Denny's Diner, and you walk in the door, and the place is pretty bustling. And everyone, as you walk in, there's sort of a bit of a silence. You know, that the way that everyone's talking, then just everyone stops. And everyone sort of looks at you, and everyone's looking at this weird dragon person. And then someone goes, Is that a Tandoshan? Kardashian? What's it called?
Paint the painting, it'll last longer.
And then like they just sort of, and then someone else says, I don't know, he's certainly not from around here. And then someone, and then someone from the bar says, okay guys, come on, leave him alone, back to your drinks. And then they also go, oh no, okay, and you sort of get.
That was probably Denny.
Can you guys make a perception check?
Ooh,
13.
fucking 21.
Yeah, and Byron got a natural 20. So Byron and Nat both notice. So Byron and Nat both notice that when everyone else just sort of gets back to their drinks and back to the hustle and bustle, there was one person in the corner of the room that just keeps staring. And he's staring straight at you. And he is... I mean, we're saying he. You don't really know, because he's, to you, an alien. And he's got this blue face with these long, blue tentacles that lie over his shoulders, and he looks like he's just been dragged out of a burning building. Like he's pretty shagged up, and he's got these almost like looks like these really really tatty clothes that have just been torn apart. Like what slaves would wear. And
I know
he
what
just.
slaves look like.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
and although you haven't seen this, and he's just staring at you, for.
Well, no, Ibothane was a slave.
Oh yeah,
He
true.
knows what slaves look like. Yeah.
And he just keeps staring, and he's not actually staring at you, Nat or Byron. He's sort of staring at this big dragon person. He's thinking, and then he sort of like goes back to his drink or something, but he's still like keeping looking up at this guy.
I think you've got Do you recognize that guy in the corner?
I don't know. He's got blue skin. Could be my brother.
He seems
Hey,
to.
brother!
Hey! What happened? Hey, dickhead! You got two of them on your shoulders. Hey. I don't know. Maybe he knows something. I mean, he's looking at us. He's not wearing a robe. He looks. I mean, looks maybe like slave. He looks very poor at least. He's got very shit clothes. I shall go say hello. I walk up to him. Hello there.
Hello. Take a seat.
Thank you very much.
Who might
Oh.
you be?
Excuse me, I am Ibothane, the Ibothane no name, the fabulous sorcerer. Perhaps you have heard of me. I am one of the heroes of River's Edge.
Bullshit.
I kind of look at you and I'm like, no, never heard of you.
You're also like, River's Edge.
Where might that be, River's Edge?
I don't know exactly where I am right now, but I think south. Probably.
South.
South. We went north, there was a lot of ice, and then we were very north, so everything must be south. I think south.
Ice, you say?
Yes, there was lots of ice around. There was a big palace of ice.
There is no ice on this whole planet, my friend.
Planet. I've not heard this word before.
You know the world we are on?
Oh yes, the world. Yes. So one of the planes, perhaps.
I'm sorry, I do not follow your... So you're not from around here, obviously.
Oh,
I can
no.
kind of tell by your weird clothes.
Yes, I think I came over to talk to you because you looked at me really weird.
Yes, I was. Who? Wait, would I've noticed?
Yeah.
No.
So I think probably.
This is the weirdest first date I've ever listened to.
I think
Hello.
Byron and I presume Nat would sort of like follow in afterwards.
I went to the bar, mate.
Oh, did you go to the
I've
bar?
gone to the bar. There's a free drink. I'm getting my free drink.
Who were your friends you came in with?
Yes, this is New Craig. Meet New Craig.
I'm at the bar, dude.
Also known as Nat. I think.
Nat,
I think it's short for Nathaniel. I'm not good with genders. Hey, look, you guys are all weird species compared to me. And then also this is Trip Over Boy. I cannot remember the name of Byron. Byron.
Oh yeah, no, he's actually got
Asking-
with you.
asking you, DM.
That's why you were looking at me. I was like, yeah. So, no, sorry, my name's Byron. I'm from the Johto region. He lends out a hand to shake your hand.
Yeah, I'll kind of reach a hand out and be like, nice to meet you, Jota. I've never heard of it.
I think there's a lot that we don't know about each other. But first, what's your name, friend?
This point, I'd like to come over with 3 drinks. One for me, one for Ibothane, and one for Byron. I assume you already have a drink.
What is this drink?
What? Yeah. What is the free drink?
Is it
Jawa juice?
It's absolutely a Jawa juice. And
Oh,
I don't know.
fuck
Uma, are you accustomed to a Jawa juice?
God no, I've never been on fluids.
Yeah, so you'll sit down with your Jawa juice. Uma,
How does it taste?
I don't know. We'll get to that
I'm
taste in
actually
a little
salty.
minute. No.
I think it's previously been described as motor oil.
Salty.
Oh, nasty.
So Uma, welcome to the game. Woo! Tell us, just in case people have never heard of Uma before, just tell us very briefly, Uma, up to this point.
Well, I grew up in...
We enter a flashback.
Like a thought bubble appears above Uma's head, and he's just like, well, I grew up in a room about 10 miles away from here in a hut palace, and I lived there until about 2 hours ago.
Are you telling us this?
No, this is just exposition.
I see.
And then I just came here and had a drink. I want to leave. That's pretty much my life. I translate languages, so I speak many languages, and I do not like people in general.
It's good stuff. We should point out that if you have listened to our Star Wars campaign, then this is all taking place before that Star Wars campaign, about a year and a half ish ago. So this is we in that had mention of Uma having escaped the huts, and this is Uma having just left the Hut Palace.
Yeah. So this is going to be the best Star Wars prequel ever written.
Yes. Oh yes. wait! I forgot the green screen.
So yeah, Uma was a slave in a hut.
Well, was until recently a slave in a hut.
You were a
hut
slave
palace
in a hut palace belonging to Tunga the Hut.
Yes,
Tunga the Hut. Popular with the ladies, Tunga.
And in a sort of freak occasion, you managed to escape.
I led the rebellion.
Ooh.
Yeah, sure.
That's what he tells people anyway.
Yeah.
So, my friends, you are very strange. You do not seem to fit in here. Where have you just come from?
That's pretty racist, you know. Like, not cool.
We
both have the same colored skin.
True, but yours is scaly and mine is normal, so...
Oh, we're going there. Fuck.
I've only ever seen people that look like you that are green, so it's a bit weird.
You've seen green people like me?
Yes.
Could you point us in that direction?
No, I would rather not do that.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm sure many of them are probably dead now.
What is Jesus? I mean... Emperor.
I think you mean Force?
Force?
Force? No, don't worry.
I do not know. What?
Hmm?
I mean, I'll show you a force.
So yes, what brought you here?
Well, we came through a mirror.
Okay.
Walked through mirror, your standard sort of magical bullshit. And then, although magic is pretty awesome, I use a lot of magic myself, And we came through the portal mirror thing, and then we fought some pig men. Do you remember that, Nat?
Yeah, fought some of those.
I was told off for the DM after that one for
burning
for
the door.
ruining part of the story. But then apparently, we did some running around a bit, and then we came out of this big shitty building thing, and then we found ourselves in sort of the marketplace. But we need to I probably need to get back in there for the mirror.
Yeah, so we didn't come here on a ship. We came through a
People keep saying this, but I don't see any water. I don't understand.
You are a very strange man.
He's from a more primitive part of the... he's from somewhere... We're all not from here, in case you can't tell.
I can very easily tell.
We've been standing out quite a bit. We've got some very funny looks. We came from some palace thing nearby, but the gates closed as soon as we left. Through there is where we get back to where we come from.
Right.
But we need to find this man's friend.
Have you seen my friend Tholme?
Did you completely forget this is the point of this whole thing?
Little bit.
I've never met someone called Tholme, no?
To be honest, not
What
a lot
does
of
he
people.
look like?
Well, a lot of people don't know. Sometimes he looks like a very handsome man with a cloak that looks like spiderweb, and sometimes he looks like a man with very big eyebrows and massive chin.
I'll keep a lookout, but
I mean, not many people see him.
So he was. So I'm still wearing the culty clothes, aren't I?
No shit.
Yeah, you
I'm
can.
still on
Yeah,
culty
are you?
boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll be like, so he was taken by people wearing these clothes, and I point to the clothes that me and Byron are still wearing, the culty majiggers, the robes, which might actually fit in sort of here. Do they?
People have been giving you kind of a funny look.
I have come across people wearing those robes before, working in one of the two palaces here.
Which palace?
There are two palaces.
Probably the one you came from.
Shit. We need to get back in there.
Right, well, that will be hard. They will be very well defended.
Who owns this palace?
In one of the huts.
No, you said it was a palace, not a hut.
I was like, I like a shack.
Now who is the primitive one?
The race of the huts, big slug, ugly motherfuckers.
Oh, what?
Is there a Pokemon that looks like that I could reference?
A bit like a weird muck.
Like a seriously obese Dragonite.
a
Dratini, sorry.
A rather well-formed muck.
Yes, actually. That's a pretty good point.
So,
Yeah, try not to catch it.
so Uma, you would know from having worked in in the hut. So you know that there's two different ones. The one that you were in, which you might choose to tell the guys, was Kerbo the Hut's palace, and then there's another one called Tunga the Hut.
No, I was Tunga.
Oh, sorry, other way around. So you know that.
What the hut?
I tongued the hut. That's why I've left.
Oh,
You made me do distasteful things.
So you were in Tunga the Hut's palace, and the other one is Kerbo the Hut. A lot of the slaves in Kerbo the Hut's palace wore these clothes, and it was kind of an underground culty thing. And
Wonderful.
some of them did, some of them didn't, but you kind of didn't associate with these people really. But you would know that there was some sort of religious aspect to it, and they wanted you to kind of they asked you if you wanted to be involved and tried to sort of like put their propaganda on you, and you kind of shrugged it off. But you knew there was a sort of leader of these people, and sort of the one that was sort of leading all these sort of like underground culty things was this man that really did not come from around here. You could tell he was human, but not like there was just something different about him. They just kind of knew he didn't really belong here. But he was this human with long hair and a scar down his face.
dun dun dun.
That is in one of the two palaces here, all the slaves generally wore those robes. They tried to get me to do it, but I don't do what people tell me to do. So,
Like wash, apparently. You look disgusting.
I don't. You're much better, to be fair.
says yourself.
I am wearing a glorious crocodile cloak, thank you very much.
Says yourself. Look at what you are wearing. Oof.
I like colour. Shut up.
I can't tell.
You should have seen it about 10 minutes ago. It was black.
I was like, bitch, I'm fucking
But,
fantastic.
There is a man who I believe runs this sort of cult, if you want to call him that. He has long hair and a big scar down his face. But it is in one of the palaces near to here.
Does Nat know about that? Has Oliver ever mentioned that to Nat? Nope.
Fuck, I was about to be
This
like,
means
tell
nothing
me
to
more.
us. These
No,
details.
no.
No.
But you people seem to not be from around here, and not around here is basically where I would like to get to. So,
Hey, look, if you want to, if
I'm
you
sure
help
we
us,
can come to some sort
if
of
you help
deal.
us get back to our portal thing, we'll let you go wherever you want. We'll help you. We'll help you out.
That sounds good to me.
Look, this isn't something that's going to be easy. At this moment, Ibothane's proved themselves. We've all fought before. If you can't fight, or if you're just going to be a dead weight, we're going to leave you here. We can't deal with this. What we need to do is too important, and we need to do it fast.
Sure thing, little girl.
Fucking hell! After White Mark and I. No,
She's older than you.
Sorry, I don't care.
Ibothane's just being told that he proved himself. I don't think he's ever had this confidence before.
I think you'll find if you look at my axe sitting there, and it's like twice your height, probably. It's massive.
Ooh, can I lift it? No, I don't.
That I can pretty much handle myself. You know, one of those two palaces? Well, there's really only one now, and it's my doing, so I can handle myself.
I fist bump him. Can I fist bump him?
Yeah, sure. Roll for fist pump.
Or is it my fist?
Or just do it on the table. Go. Make sure it's audible with the mic.
Uma kind of looks at it like, what are you doing?
It's a sign of you head it back.
He'll kind of like move his fists very slowly.
Hey.
I don't know about you guys, and this is Byron talking, not Connor. I don't know about you guys. I know that our Pokemon and Nat have been able to protect us so far, but the more we see these people, they're not afraid to hurt us, and I'm scared that at some point our Pokemon might not be able to protect us, and then we are completely, helpless. I don't know whether it's worth us trying to get some sort of armor or some sort of weapon, because we are way out of our depth here.
You saying that my Pokemon are going to get killed?
Byron, why do you not like the fact, you don't say I need weapon? You just sort of like, no, Nat, we need to look. Why does everyone's been really, really rude to me today, in the last half an hour.
Ibothane, you can throw fire from your hand.
That is a good point, Byron. I just wanted you to bring it up.
That's a good trick.
Yes, it's pretty good. Would you like to see it?
We'll save it for later. I quite like the bartender here. He's giving me free drinks, so...
Oh, fine. What is his name?
I do not know. I do not care.
Oh. So didn't that weird...
His name is Barry, cousin of Terry.
his name was Denny. Which I should say, when
Oh shit, yeah, Denny.
Daughter of Terry.
when I said it was Denny's Diner last week, I had no idea that Denny's Diner was an actual thing.
Good lord.
Anyway.
It's
Also,
not a good thing.
If you said on a scale of 1 to 20, how strong is a Jawa juice?
You comparing
right.
it to your con.
I just rolled a con saving throw of a 10, and I want to know whether I failed it or not.
I don't want to be carrying you around. You're a 6-foot tall dragon
I'm
man.
pretty good, don't worry about it.
I think, no, Jen, you rolled a 10 including modifier.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that would fail. I think. So, everything, you're feeling a little bit tipsy.
I like this Jawa juice.
You're looking around the cantina and you can see there's a cantina band in the corner playing some wee tune and you're fucking loving
I
it.
just look at.
You just feel your foot start to tap.
I look at Uma. I'm just like, you're from round here, right?
Sort of, yes.
Okay, so you can tell me, like, what is a Jawa and how do you milk it for its sweet juices?
You don't so much milk it as more harvest it. It is
I understand.
we
We have to go find Jawas.
They have these little yellow eyes, but when they cry, you get this juice.
That is horrifying.
Well,
Canon
Canon now is Jawa juice is the tears of Jawas. I hope
Nasty.
there's a facility somewhere.
Oh my god.
That
It's a
just
new
cut-
definition of sweatshop is like a tear shop.
But I must say, the weirdest things make them cry. I do not understand.
Like holding up onions to their eyes the whole time and just constantly crying.
So yeah, Byron sort of saying, is there? I don't know, Uma, you're from around here. Is there somewhere around here that we can get
I actually never said my name.
some? No, I did.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you. No, I asked what your name. No, Byron asked what your name was.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Byron says.
Just in case, what is your name?
My name is Umana Katima, but yeah, that is all I've ever gone by.
Alright.
Is there a... That's quite... Is there a shorter thing we can call you?
I do not know.
I'm going to call you Uma.
That works for me.
Okay, I think we're going to be friends, Uma.
Sure thing, weird man.
I'm very drunk.
We saw some places coming through the markets that are selling weapons and stuff. Yeah, I just want something to protect myself.
We
Oh,
tried.
yeah.
They didn't take anything that we had.
Uma, how do you get money in these places? I mean, we've got like our own currency, but I mean, maybe you're not the best person to ask, given your.
What does that mean?
Are you secretly filthy rich? Because you're definitely filthy.
I mean, no, I do not have any. I will just take it.
I mean, this is probably also good. I mean, apparently I'm not from around here. I sounded like Dracula then.
I'm not from around here.
I'm not from around here, so apparently I can just do what I want and then fuck off back through the mirror.
I mean, if we can run fast enough, we can. It's just we need to get the gate open, then we can.
My
Get
speed is
some gear.
30.
Would I know potentially any other ways into the other palace? Servants' entrances or something?
Yeah. So actually, at this point, I may encourage the other players to bring out the maps and the notes and stuff that they have but
we
haven't
stole
read.
some notes.
What? Where?
I think we stole from
There
notes.
are maybe some.
Oh shit! Yeah, the ones we lifted. I thought you went literally on the table. I was like, wait, what?
If you check under your chairs, everyone's got a map.
But Henry, though, seriously, if you look underneath your chair, have a look under your chair. Nah, there's nothing there this time.
But will there ever be? You won't know.
No, you
You'll
won't
have
know.
to check every time.
day.
So yeah, in the last episode, you guys took some bits of paper and whatnot from the table in the when you sort of scared away the cultists and
Okay.
and yeah, you guys want to bring that might be a good time to bring those up.
Thanks God. I bring out the the piece of paper.
Do you have that written down in your inventory?
What? No.
You don't have really important bits of paper.
I didn't lift them. Ibothane lifted them.
Did I?
In game.
Fucking
An
didn't.
hour ago.
Right, in game. Uma will be like, there could perhaps, rather than going in through the front gate, there could perhaps be other entrances. Who knows? I mean, there were in the palace that I used to, let's say, work in.
I feel like this is something we need to explore.
I've just remembered I have all of these maps, apparently.
That would be helpful.
I get out all the maps, apparently.
So what you managed to get, there were various bits of paper where obviously someone had been writing stuff down from, like, if they were having this sort of like small council type meeting thing that you sort of intruded on. Someone was obviously like keeping minutes or something, you know, someone writing stuff down.
Greg said this. Terry wants more milk.
How do you milk a Jawa?
And from these, you know,
Action points. Terry, how do you milk a Jawa?
So from these bits of paper, you sit and read through them together around the tables or pass them around. You sort of gain a couple of bits of information that if you just listened rather than burning the door down, you might also have got.
You put a wooden door in front.
First of all, not only in front of Ibothane, but also in Star Wars.
And also, it's also, as a DM of Ibothane in the past, Henry, would you ever go, oh, you know, the door is made of wood, Ibothane? Would you say that sentence?
No, I wouldn't.
Because after that,
That's why nothing's made of wood.
The blinders were on. I was literally just looking at how much damage I was going to do on the door.
Yeah. So you find out a few things. They were talking bits about obviously the news had just got to them as well about this other palace. They're sort of like the sister palace that had just been destroyed and there's nothing left of it. And they don't really know how it happened, but Uma's claiming to have done it.
I'm gonna think that's a no.
So this was you?
Yes, it was.
How did you do it?
Just led an uprising. I mean, I'm not the only person that worked there that didn't like working there.
Where are the rest of them? We could use people to help us get into the next palace.
That's...
It's not a very good uprising.
I mean, I got out, which is the only thing I really care about.
Why? How come they're not chasing you?
Nat, I think we're going to have to keep an eye on this one with our plan.
Everyone died.
Pretty much. One or two maybe, but they would be scattered to the wind by now.
Will their employers not be after you?
Oh, no, they all died.
Oh.
I killed them myself.
That's a pretty good way to do it. I mean, if you're going to do it.
Byron's impressed.
Byron's impressed?
Byron's impressed by, because, he's worried about getting hurt and he's like, this guy might be able to take care. Can obviously take care of himself.
Yeah, sure, this guy's going to be great. He'll just leave us behind.
Hello.
That's
so
usually my job.
I did get a 22 on my deception check. So,
you also find out... so that you can tell that, so from reading this, obviously having heard of the other palace, everyone's, escaped or whatever, there's been some sort of destruction, but the people, the slaves in the palace that they are in, this Kerbo the Hutt's palace, are getting fed up, and the people in this cult have been promised that this religion would be their way out of the slave systems, and that they're not getting it, and they're getting fed up now.
See, they had the same idea I did. I did it first.
And
those bastards are stealing my plans.
And then there's more notes about, but it's going to be okay. We need to ensure that they stay optimistic because the master plan is coming into shape now, and it's going to happen quickly.
Does Nat accidentally misread that as Master Ball?
What?
And it's
Arceus?
And it says a little bit about this. It says that
I couldn't think of any legendary, so I just went with the first one that popped into my head.
Literally God.
So there's words to talk of a sort of master plan on this as well, and it says that someone called Nerissa.
Nerissa, writing that down.
Nerissa.
Not how I'm going to spell it, but fair enough.
Says that Nerissa has some sort of plan to take down the tyrant, but that they're going to need help to do it.
The tyrant
Who's this?
again.
Is this the culty people?
Yes.
Some help taking down the tyrant.
So they're gonna need. So they're planning on taking down the tyrant, but they're going to need help to do it.
I thought that already.
Uma, this hut person,
Yes.
worm man,
Mm-hmm.
has he ever been known as the tyrant?
I mean, they are tyrants.
But has he been called this as an? Is it as a name of his?
Not that.
Would
Maybe
you-
I'm looking at the DM to see if maybe yes, no.
So Ibothane, you'd actually know that the tyrant is who you and
I know that. Yeah.
the Order of the Gauntlet were going to go and take down
In my world.
Yes.
But I'm
And-
wondering whether it's the hut
Ah,
and
okay.
they have access through the. I mean, I don't know how he would fit through. I'm just interested because it said the tyrant, and they're saying take down the tyrant, but they're pissed off at the hut for being slaves or something.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Okay. Cool.
Interested.
And it also says that talking about the mention of the prisoners, and again, I think you heard this before.
Oh, the prisoners.
Yeah, and he said they're all being kept in the Palace of Ice.
Look, this is probably where Tholme has been taken to the prison of ice. We need to go there now.
But how do we get? We can't control how to work that portal.
We'll just keep walking through it.
What
Trial and error.
But
I like the way he thinks.
we don't know how many worlds it's open to.
I don't know. Holidays.
I mean,
you
there
know?
are a couple 100,000 planets in the galaxy, so
Oh, my brain hurts. I think the Java juice is wearing off.
I mean, wherever we go, I probably speak the language, so it is okay.
Yeah.
Can you speak Dragonite?
Do you speak Dwarvish?
Dragonite? No, not Dragonite. What's your language again?
Draconic.
My name is.
Why am I saying Dragonite? Do
my
you
name
speak
is-
Dragonite?
Oh yeah.
What?
Ah.
You just basically-
Those weren't just noises. That was hello. How are you? I am Ibothane.
You've already told me your name.
No, but you're just saying it in.
In Draconic.
You didn't
That was
understand
just
my
noises to me.
Oh, right. Okay. So not every language. Do the Peter also look? He looks like ha ha ha
I
ha.
don't speak like...
Finally, my world is confusing you fucks. Whatever.
Sure thing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Right.
can you also look at the maps, and the maps aren't actually particularly well detailed. They're sort of the people, the cultists, obviously, in the slave systems are trying to work out, the way in which the palace is laid out and whatnot, because they don't get access to all of it, but they're trying to map it.
Okay.
And they've mapped, various. So obviously the slave quarters and stuff where they can get access to, and then each individual person goes and does jobs in different parts of the palace. So between them, they've managed to map, a fair chunk of it, and they're also mapping, like all the entrances and exits, and also mapping like.
Is there anything I'd be able to like extrapolate from it, being like, oh, this, like anything I could add? Because like having been like a translator, I'd be more able to get to the private areas.
Yeah.
So can I perhaps like add stuff to it, or like, oh, I know that this entrance would work, or this entrance wouldn't, or stuff.
Okay, roll insight.
That's a 5.
Okay.
Not great.
Cool. Do you guys want to roll insight as well?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Ooh, 19.
17. I've never rolled that high.
So you guys are sort of looking at this without, thinking of ideas to get in. Uma, you're just like, oh, well, there are doors there. We can just go back through the door, and we just kill everybody in our path.
I'll suggest that. I mean, we could just go from the main entrance here to the room where you need to go. And if there are people there, chop their head off. I don't care.
Well,
I think we don't know how many people to expect. We need to try and be as stealthy as we can till we figure out what we're actually dealing with.
Yeah.
Right now, there's 4 of us against what could be a whole fucking army. Fair enough, you got out, but you probably had a fucking army behind you getting out of that place.
we have an army. We have me.
And but Byron's like, yeah,
Not even Ibothane believes that.
Byron's like, yeah, I couldn't take down one of those grumpig men by myself.
I would turn it into bacon.
Could you not? It's good to go.
So you guys are looking, and everything you're looking at some of these walls, and you're sort of looking at different areas. And
Are they
thinking, well,
wooden?
like, oh, we could destroy that wall and get to there. We could destroy that wall and get to there, and like.
What are these palace walls made out of?
Mostly out of stone.
Yeah. But you're still thinking.
In fact,
like,
entirely out of stone. That one.
I can hear the DM coming through in you.
I could get
Stone,
Munchie just to literally fall on it
Yeah.
and flatten it.
And
Very
then-
thick stone. Like at least like 20 meters thick each one.
That must have took a lot of time to build.
Byron, you brought that drill, right?
And then Byron and Nat are sort of looking at it together, and between the two of them, 'cause
Date night.
they both got a 19. And they're sort of
Holding hands.
they both got a 19. So they're sort of looking at these other markings around it, and they're like, what? What could these be? They look like sort of underground things, and then eventually realise it's some sort of like sewer system. The guys must have mapped. So, but apart from that, so you see the ways that you think you could get in. Uma, you think kill everyone and just go all the way through.
It works.
Mine
did
is
it
somehow
before.
less subtle.
Yours is somehow breaking through a wall somewhere, whether that's destroying the whole thing or sort of strategically doing something to do with breaking in. And Nat, you're thinking, well, if we really wanted to, we could maybe try and trace these sewers back to get back in. So these are our sort of options.
Seeing Byron and Nat go through it so lovingly together, I sort of look at Uma and go, they're going to be pregnant by the end of this.
They are, both of
I
them.
bet you 1 gold.
And gold?
1 gold.
What is that?
Show me gold.
I'll take it.
No, I don't take it. It's mine. Gold is magic, you know.
Is it?
Yes, it's like you use gold to make mace. It's a whole thing I learned in an old campaign that was never recorded.
You come out with very weird things, you know.
I know, that's
You-
probably
it
why
is
the
all-
podcast does well.
So
It's all stories
moving
we hear as children. How old are you?
along, I'd like to
30 something.
just point out the sewer system and just be
Yeah.
like, look, this is one of the quietest ways we could probably get through, and like point we could go in from here, and that'll take us through into there, and we also get a layout of
I
what.
mean, you call it quiet. It's pretty loud. Those farts will reverberate a lot. All through the sewer system.
A big Gamorrean guard pigman fart going through the sewer system.
In fact, there the Rancor farts into it himself. So.
Right, go just sitting on the toilet with a paper.
But you said this is probably not a bad idea. I remember hearing story on my world of these people who robbed this man of a chest, small chest, and they escaped through sewers. This could work.
Are we meant to know that reference?
Well, you were in the fucking campaign.
I don't remember this. When was this? Was this Sprocket 7?
Aye.
Did we escape from the
Oh,
sewers?
yeah.
So we did.
Oh, we did.
Oh yeah. I fucking ran it, and I'm like, what the
Ha-
fuck
the
is he
fuck?
on about?
Seriously.
Because I don't remember much until
This-
that point.
2 people who were in it and 1 person who fucking wrote it, and no one got that reference.
I didn't write that bit. That just happened.
Cool.
But
Byron sort of agrees that this might be the best plan, and he brings it up again that he's worried about getting hit, and he's like, "Is there any
You can take a hit, and I'll
I
slap him on the back.
Constitution saving throw?"
I'll roll.
Oh, a 4. Oh dear. Yeah.
Maybe
that's
you
a-
cannot take a hit too.
yeah.
He
It's
hits
like-
a wall.
Just like across the bar.
I know. So from looking around, there's people around with sort
You
of
must slap first.
different armor on and stuff, and Byron sort of says like, I don't know, guys. Is there any way that we can like even get some armor or something? I know we don't have any money, but Ibothane, can you like magic money, or is there a way that we can?
I can definitely try.
You have no credits.
I think you are probably right. We'll Uma, can you take us to somebody who can sell us armor and weapons?
I can try, sure.
Right, let's go.
Hello and welcome to the middle bit.
And I'm here.
Oh my God, it's not just me.
I'm back!
What a welcome surprise to your ears. I know. How was Australia?
It was really good. It was hot.
Yeah, just like this podcast.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, what happened to Australia?
It was good. I was in Darwin for a while. I was in Darwin for like a month. And it was really hot there because they don't really have a winter in Darwin. So it was like 30, 35 degrees. And then that was really hot, and I did loads of traveling around there and went to lots of national parks and never got used to how big the fucking place is.
Yeah.
And then I went to Sydney for a week as well, which was really good, but it's winter there, so it was far more bearable.
Yeah. He kept like Skyping me just to show me shit.
Yeah, look at his shit, look at his rock, look at his rock.
And just, but yeah, no, it was good.
No, it was really good. It was a really, really good holiday. And now I'm back and ready, refreshed to start editing again at some point.
No, you're not.
I gotta build a PC before that. I'm building a PC.
You are not. I am well and truly flying the shit.
Yeah,
shit? Or,
you're flying the shit.
Flying the ship, but also the shit.
I've got to build so I'm building a PC to replace the laptop that was stolen from me. And and then I'm gonna once that's built, then I'm back in the editing game.
Yeah, I put a tweet out about us losing something from the crossover
We
campaign.
think it may have been on my laptop.
Yeah, we thought when the laptop was stolen, we were like, is there anything on there? Is there anything on there? We checked and we're like, no, we're good. There's nothing there.
Yeah.
We've got everything. Wrong.
It looks like what did we do? Did we name the sessions all in order anyway? And it looked on the OneNote like it was all there, and we're missing a thing. Have you said what thing it is?
No, we're missing something from the crossover campaign, which is probably the biggest moment.
Yeah.
One of the most important parts of it.
But our plan at the moment is to recreate it.
Yeah.
Because it's not that much audio that we've lost. It's just such an important bit.
Yeah.
So we're going to try and recreate it.
And make it better.
Yeah.
But I've said, I put a tweet out saying that if anyone can guess which bit it is, then they can get a prize. Which bit that has been re-recorded.
They get a prize?
Yeah. I mean, I probably shouldn't have promised that.
We'll give you a prize.
It might be an audio
Who
prize.
knows what that prize might be?
Yeah, let's see. I doubt it will have monetary value.
Henry
Let's
will
pick it up.
stitch you a t-shirt. We'll decide later to the date.
Yeah, but
No,
yeah.
not too late to the date though. Otherwise, they'll be able to guess which bit.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so once everyone's back, we're going to record that. We've got various other bits to clean up. But yeah, no, we're doing okay.
Yeah,
we're doing
it's
okay.
going well.
We're coping with once a week, even when there's just me. But that's not fair. Robin did some editing, and Henry did some middle bits and stuff. So we're doing pretty good. It's just James that's been useless recently.
I've just been on holiday. Look, I've done most of the podcast for so long. I needed a break.
No, fair.
No, it was really good.
What else did you do on holiday though? There was something you were
I did
planning.
some big drawing, and also I've been so that was I was doing like the new Pokemon characters and stuff like that. All the
love
Pokemon
those so
characters
much.
for the crossovers.
I've mentioned those like 3 times in middle bits. How much I love those drawings.
Yeah. And then like Nat Jugs, Kyle Groin, and
What?
you know what I'm
What
talking
do you mean
about.
now? Fucking hell! Why did you have to go so Japanese? So Japanese
Oliver
anime
Free.
on that? But
Oh god, no, yeah. I like to point out that was just because of a genuine anime body pose thing that I used to base the pose off, and it just had giant jugs. I toned them down as well. I was like, that looks more human. Cool.
so the first thing, because you sent them over to us, the first thing Robin said was like, "Dang, Byron's lucky. Byron, a lucky boy."
Oh my god, yeah, no, I enjoyed like that. I almost said I enjoyed drawing them, but that just sounds so dumb. Not them, the characters. No, I enjoyed drawing that because it came out much better than I thought they were going to.
Yeah.
That was good fun. And then I've been planning the next Star Wars campaign that we're running.
Yeah.
As yet unnamed. But I have my notebook with me. We're
getting a treat. We're getting a treat.
We're getting a treat. So I decided for this campaign, because of the way that it's going to be run, that there's going to be loads of NPCs in it. I'm not going to give anything away for the story, but there's going to be loads and loads of NPCs in it. And I've set myself 50 NPCs that I've got to... I mean, there's going to be some in groups, some on their own, all this sort of stuff, but there's going to be 50 NPCs and that each of them I decided had to have a name and a little bit, like, couple of bullet points of backstory, so that when you guys talk to them and stuff, that I was just like, yeah, here's a dumb guy.
It's got to be the criteria, I think, are name, bit of a backstory, hella dumb.
Hella dumb. Well, some of them are really cool, but most of them are hella dumb, and I've got no stats for any of them. So I think I'm just gonna use my cards that I've got for like most stats and things. like
that we bought you for a birthday present.
Exactly.
Arrived
So I'll just
a
be
year
like,
and a half late.
Flick through and be like, it kind of seems like he would be this, I guess.
Yeah.
But one of the characters we're gonna announce.
And I don't know
now.
this. Yeah, I have no idea what you're gonna say.
This character is number 32 on the list.
Okay.
His name is Nana Jenks, and he is an incredibly competent Gungan.
He's got a monocle.
I also wrote, like, seriously, he actually knows what he's doing. The next bullet point is, he was framed for several accidents he wasn't responsible for, and therefore he was banished. Nana Jenks.
Framed by another potentially less competent Gungan.
Yeah.
Fuck me. I've just got an image of this Gungan with like a waistcoat and a briefcase.
Like he's a lawyer.
No, he's like a member of like Space Mensa.
Nana Jenks will represent you.
Fuck.
Have you been involved in an accident that wasn't my fault?
No, exactly. But you want... well, James has been like, guys, you should make up some characters as
I've been
well.
like, guys, you got any hella dumb ideas? Give
Yeah.
me shout them over here. Speaking of which, we're going to create an NPC right now on the air that's recorded and then put out later.
Okay, right now.
Right now.
Right, okay.
We need a name. A Star Warsy name.
Shall we... how do we do this? Do we go through like an image first and then get a name? Or do we go a name first
Oh,
and then
maybe
get
an
that
image and then a name.
Do you go into Star Wars lore? Would you pick an episode at random and then we can... Two.
One of those big flea-looking things that Anakin falls off with a monocle.
Oh, like the big ticks. They're like a big massive tick.
No, let's back up from
No, they're too big. I can't imagine that
what
being
about-
in
what
any sort of
about,
scene.
What about one of those? What are the fly people called?
Geonosis.
Geonosis, yeah.
Right. What could we do to do him? Remember, there's all the normal Geonosins with the big long nose, and then there was the
Can I do a G Nation voice?
Poggle the Lesser. Remember Poggle the Lesser? The guy who talked like that. Yeah, him. Or remember there was Tambor as well. The guy.
What
with
about Pogo the Jumper?
Pogo the Jumper? And why does
And
he
his
have?
mighty stick.
Why does he have a pogo stick? 'Cause he doesn't have any legs. Oh no! Yes, he was a worker in
Right.
He was
Pogo the Jumper.
He was a worker in the droid factory, and he got his legs chopped off by one of those machines. You know that Anakin has to get
so
through.
good.
And
Legs.
he's been claiming disability benefit for years, but it ran out. And
Because he was represented by Nana Jenks, and he got banished. After that, he was just like, "No, fuck, man, you're supposed to help me." Legs flattened.
Oh, has he still got the legs attached? They're just flat. And he has to go in a wee hover chair just to like fold them up or tie them round his waist. Oh, he ties them round his waist. Ties them round his
Legs
waist.
still attached.
How does he go to the toilet?
Do they have peni?
Multiple?
Who knows?
Right, okay.
But he's got legs. He's got limp legs.
Pogo the Jumper. So does he have a pogo stick, or are they like prosthetics?
I have a feeling that it's like he sort of ties his legs around his waist to get them out of the way, and then he has a waist-mounted pogo stick.
Yeah.
And it's like he's good at it. He can jump, and he is Pogo the Jumper. But
and also,
like
his legs are tied around, and he uses them as a utility belt to
or
like
maybe
hang
he
stuff on.
ties his legs around in a way to hold it on. But
It's got like the thing has got like belt hoops, and then he puts his legs through the hoops.
But if he ever stops bouncing, he falls over, and it's just so difficult.
so he's
for him
like
to get
Tigger,
back.
always bouncing
Well, no,
up and down.
He's got the wings, so he can wings
does.
his way back up. But why does he have this pogo stick?
No, he's like Tigger, who's always bouncing.
He's like Tigger. Writing that one down. He's like Tigger.
Okay.
Legs, hold on, pogo stick. I guarantee by the time we get around to this recording this, I will have forgotten about Pogo the Jumper. And we would just be like, what the fuck is this? Pogo stick. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's good.
Right, okay, well that's enough of that hilarity. We'll come back to that. Robin and Henry
want
want the like
behind the scenes of what goes on in our thought process.
how we write campaigns.
Oh, he might be the funniest character.
But
So good.
yeah, so Star Wars 2, well, we're gonna record it in the next couple of months. It's not gonna come out for a while
Yeah.
after New Year. Maybe
I think,
like
yeah,
next
Star Wars-
late spring, early summer.
It'll be a while till
probably.
it's out. Yeah, I think it's Star Wars 2, Episode 2 isn't sound great. Will probably be out. Yeah, around about Easter.
Yeah, probably.
Because we've got you've spoken about what's coming next, haven't you? We've got another season of D&D coming.
Yep, with Tholme, Ibothane and 9.
Which is all recorded
and
down.
Fucking Craig and Potion Cellar.
Gosh,
and,
all your favourites are coming back.
Yeah. And then so we've got that recorded, not edited it yet.
No, but that's all shit to come out. And we've got some other plans for some other campaigns and stuff that are coming.
Yeah.
What else have you talked about so far?
Robin's doing something in the future.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do a couple of wee mini arcs.
Yeah.
Let us know if you want us to revisit any characters. If you want Sprockets to come back. If you want the Ocean Madness back in your life, you know that can happen in the future.
If there's
at some
another
point.
thing you want us to try out, a game system or like a fanhood or
Don't make us learn a new game system.
no. If you have something we can D&D.
Something we can bullshit. But I'm in the process of learning a whole new game system. and
No, you are,
it's
because you've got your secret campaign.
my new campaign, which is so far away. It's not even worth talking about at the moment. But yeah, Pokemon after the Crossbow campaign, I'm gonna tie Pokemon up in a little bow, and set it off on the lake and set fire to it.
I knew you were going to say that. Yes. I saw that in Darwin. There was a Viking funeral.
Oh really?
Like, people.
Do they have Vikings? They're lost.
I really far off. And it's fucking hot there. I mentioned that, right? But the archers who were trying to light this bow on fire were so shit. I mean, I'm a good archer, and I was just like, give me the fucking bow. And, like, one side of the guys were like missing every shot, and the other side were like get 1 in 5, and you'd be like, oh, this is embarrassing. And the ones that they did hit didn't let it on fire very well. And then eventually it went all
How
up,
did they
the
used to
wall
do
went up.
it though? Because
Good
if it's just
archers.
wood, then it's
Like
not gonna
tar?
catch. Yeah, but how do they get it? Tar you have to mine, don't you? You have to like go into oil
I don't
refinery
know.
bullshit.
No, like raw tar that literally just comes out of the fucking ground. You can light that on fire, can't you?
Pete? Not like a person.
That's a bloke, yeah. He's really good
No,
at lighting
I said,
shit.
like, in
He
Scotland.
had magic fire powers. Yeah.
This guy was he's just like a funeral director.
I mean, that's how you do it, isn't it? I guess firebolt, and then you're fucking
There you
fine.
go. Pete the funeral director, another one for the campaign. No, but like Pete as in like the type of soil in northern Scotland that's flammable. Maybe they did that.
You can light that on fire and like run your house off it and stuff, can't you?
Yeah,
It's really bad for the environment.
Yeah.
'Cause it, like,
we've got lots of it.
It releases
Is
all
it
of those
renewable?
fossilized cow farts.
It fucking reeks. But yeah, so D&D 2 is coming, and then Star Wars. We're gonna sprinkle some little mini things in there.
Yeah, exactly.
As well.
Yeah, we've got some other ideas for some sprinklings.
Yeah, some little
and
sprinkles. But
But-
if you have any ideas for sprinkles, we're happy to take requests for sprinkles. But just be informed that the time between getting an idea, writing campaign, recording campaign, editing campaign, mixing campaign, and the campaign getting to your ears is a long process.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're listening to this and it's not, what's the date? Like in August. If it's not 2019, don't fucking bother. although if you have an idea for if you're listening to this and it's still August or September of 2019, and you have an idea for a Star Wars NPC,
Yes.
then fucking email us, and I will do my best to put it in there.
If you go and fire,
If you want
away.
to put your love into a character that I will horrifically murder on our podcast,
please do. Yeah, we need to fill up some of these characters. Help James
if
out.
I reach 50 and you send in like a load more, I will put them in there. 50 was like just an aim. Like, I'm happy to have more because it's not a nightmare running all of them already.
I think these characters are gonna drop like flies in order to get everyone in.
Like, some of them that I've written down, I know you'll never meet, and that saddens me. But I'm going to if like someone dies and you don't know about it,
A
I'm
character
just gonna
that we
let you
don't
know.
have to have any ties to.
It'll just be on the news. Just be like, Pogo the jumper was involved in a horrible factory accident. He is now Pogo the flatter.
You've been involved in an accident. It's not your fault. Here's
It's not our Jenks.
Pogo the jumper to talk about his experiences.
It's just an advert for Nana Jenks talking about his new law firm. You've been in an accident at work that wasn't my fault. And it's just like Pogo the jumper going. And underneath his subtitle that said, "He really represented me well. I got this pogo stick out of the settlement."
All the health service offered me was like a pirate's peg.
Maybe he was in the factory where they were making pogo sticks, and the stamp that came down stamped it onto it. No, I like our leg belt idea more.
Anyway, we have charities that we support.
Yes.
James, have you heard of what Social Bite are doing this year?
I haven't heard it. What instead of Sleep in the Park?
Well.
Ooh, might they be doing Sleep in the Park?
So Sleep in the Park is happening.
Can we do Sleep in the Park?
Can we do it?
Yes.
I was saying probably not this year. I can't raise that amount of money again. I don't have enough people to give me money.
We'll see.
I think I'm going to do something else this year and raise some money. I think I'm going to do a 10k at some point.
Oh, yeah.
So I think I'm going to try and raise money for
That's
that. But we're doing our bit by getting everybody to do Sleep in the Park, because Sleep in the Park has gone international.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, right. In fact, I'm going to get it up here, and I'm going to
And
tell
all the
you
money
that-
comes back to Scotland.
No, I don't think so. But it's gone international,
Holy
and
shit.
fuck me, there's some fucking places doing this, and
There's there's definitely some places.
there's some people like supporting it as well. So
Oh,
let me
that's
see if
nice.
I can find this.
Places and people.
Right, you
that's
ready?
really
I'm going to
all
give
there
you
is.
a little snippet. New York,
Oh shit.
London, Edinburgh, Chicago, New Delhi, Dublin, Belfast, Vina del Mar.
Ooh.
I don't know where that is.
He's a good guy.
Madrid, Barcelona, Brussels, Cardiff, Rijeka. It's pronounced in Croatia. Kharkiv. No idea.
Big fan.
Newcastle.
Is it like a new castle? I didn't know they were still making them.
Brighton, where Henry's from.
Ooh.
Oslo, Brisbane, Hong Kong.
Brisbane.
Yeah, fucking San Jose.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and do you know who one of the biggest supporters of it is? Fucking Will Smith.
No way.
He's
That's really
performing
cool.
at one of the busking things.
Holy shit, that's sick.
So wherever the fuck you are, you can go to Sleep in the Park now.
Yeah. I mean, you can always sleep in the park, but like, do it.
If the night is that way inclined, you can always sleep in a park, but you can raise some money doing it now.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
Pogo the jumper's done his fair share of sleeping in a park.
But yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's
Sleep in the
sick.
park.
That's really good.
Yeah,
That's
it's
really good
amazing.
news.
So yeah, if wherever you are, you can do that. We have Somies.
Somies.
We do.
Get the Somies in there. We have Let's Try Roleplay on Facebook.
Yep.
We've got a Facebook page. We're at Let's Try Roleplay on Twitter and on Instagram.
Yep.
Go to our Instagram. We do most of our posting there. I mean, they filter through to everything else, but we do a little bit of tweeting outside of our general forecast Somies.
Yeah.
But the Instagram's where we put a lot of stuff, a lot of images and that sort of stuff. If you want to, we're going to try and sort of, like, what are they up to now? Sort of stuff. Like, Connor posted a picture of him playing a video game the other day, and I was like, we should just do this more. Just like, we post when we go on holidays and stuff, but like, should be like, I'm playing this game and it's fucking dope. we're you can email us at Gmail. Let's try roleplay at gmail.com. That's a real good one to get hold of us.
We love it when people send us pictures of dogs and stuff.
Oh,
Like
I love that.
Especially Robin.
And we also have a Redbubble where you can buy T-shirts and assorted things with our our like artworks and occasionally our faces on them. Maybe I don't know if we put our face cartoons up yet.
Nah,
we will.
No, we haven't. But yeah, that's the thing that we can do.
Well, we've got loads of artwork on that. We've got loads of stuff up there. We've got like Zombie Stormtrooper. We've got
all the artworks for all
the
the
artworks
arcs.
for all the arts and stuff like that. I think most of them at least so far.
Yeah, at least
I got to update them.
Yeah.
We've got like characters and logos and all that jazz. So like get on there, have some fun. If you want Frankie on a fucking t-shirt or on your bed, if someone buys that bedding, I'll be so happy. It won't have been such a waste. Like seriously, if you want to have that, then like go anything LTRP, then go and buy it from Redbubble at a very reasonable price.
Yeah. But we'll let these guys get back to the episode.
Aye.
Do you know what they're about to do in the episode?
No.
Ibothane, Nat, Byron, and Uma are about to go shopping.
Oh, it's a good episode.
It's a shopping episode, but they're trying to go shopping with no money.
Oh, how are they going to do it?
Well, I know.
I wasn't there.
You were. We're both there. We know what happens, but shopping with Mama, how will they do it?
Oh, it's going to be so good.
Yeah, we'll let you get back to this.
Episode.
Yeah, see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Henry loves you. Okay, and you take all the maps off the table and you pack your stuff up and you head over towards the door out into the marketplace.
I'll take a quick detour and I'll go up to the guy that runs it, like, hey, bartender, who will sell me armor? I do not know, but my new friends want me to take them there. So where will we go?
He says, I think you had a voice last time. I can't remember what it was. Fuck, we'll do another one. It's like, there's loads of places around here, mate. Just go and...
Where's like the cheapest?
Doesn't
need to be good armor, just something.
Honestly, see, there's somewhere nearby. If you just go out and take a left and just go down, 100 yards or something, there's a couple of good places there.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I'll take another drink.
So you guys head off towards the door and you go out into this bustling marketplace again, and it's, no quieter than it was before. And there's loads of people going around. And you guys turn and head down towards the place that he said?
Yes, please.
Yeah. I've got no idea where I'm going.
I'll lead them. It's like, I know this place very well.
It's not going to be the same fucking
Deception
place
roll
as
you
before.
did.
That would be a 20.
Okay. Oh. Right, I'm gonna roll. What would I roll? Insight.
Insight, yeah.
4.
Oh, one. I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess.
So as you guys sort of weave your way through the various aliens that are around you, still getting lots of strange looks, you come up to a place with, there's outside of this tented market, this particular stall, there's a lot of hung out outside on, the sort of like metal frames. There's a load of like different armors and stuff, and you can tell that this is obviously a shop that sells armor. Next to it there's one that sells weapons and stuff like that. And as you get close to it, you can see that inside there's a relatively well dressed Jawa.
This is Jawa.
Oh.
Make him cry, get more fluid.
You look ugly.
He goes,
Yep, not trying that one again.
I translate.
yeah, I think you'd just be able to speak Java. Otherwise, it's going to be a very strange.
Like, what's he saying? No.
So he says, yes, come in, come. I've got lots of armor for you. You want to buy the armor?
He says that we should go in and buy the armor. This place is the I know this Jawa very well. We are good friends, long time.
What is his name?
Who is he?
His name is UTINI. He will say it a lot. This is a Jawa thing. See, there you go. This is his name.
Oh, that's pretty convincing.
What are we gonna? Can I pull the guys behind? Like, we can't pay.
Our health plan.
I mean, if his plan does not work,
Shut up, Craig.
just kill
I
him.
have plan.
Do not tell me to shut up. If
Quiet
we
down,
don't work,
Craig. I have plan.
That is better. We could just kill him. He's small.
We could what?
Kill him.
It would not take very long to burn him.
See,
him.
try your plan
wait.
first, and we'll try that after.
I don't
have
know
one.
about you guys. We don't kill innocent people. Where I'm
Ah.
Nobody around here is really innocent.
You sound like my friend Nine, literally. But
Nobody around here is really innocent.
If we don't kill people, we don't do it. Unless they directly attack us or try to harm us, I don't think we should be trying to kill them or fight them. We need to keep a low profile here.
The Jawa comes back with 6 different armors laid on him, and he's holding this huge pen and sort of dumps them all
He
at
says
your
we
feet.
can have it. Just take it and leave.
that's really nice of him. Thank you very much.
And he picks one up and sort of goes over and holds it up against Nat and goes and shakes his head and puts it down and goes and picks up another one and goes and holds it up to Nat and goes yeah, and it sort of shoves it at her, being and he says this one, and actually why not I check how much it is before I tell you, as I consult the Force and Destiny rulebooks, because we are going cross system.
Good lord.
I know.
I'll take it
So
with-
effectively, what we're gonna, if you guys want to buy some things, then we'll have a look in the Star Wars rulebooks, and we'll sort of work out how much that. So we'll know how much they are, and you'll need to work out a way to actually pay for them, and then we'll sort of stat them.
We have
Maybe
an idea.
compare-
We compared it to the D&D rule.
Yeah, compared to the D&D rules, and sort of give them boost to AC and stuff like that.
Okay.
So is this a shopping episode?
Oh!
Oh!
You have done these ones as well?
Oh, you have no idea.
Everyone loves a good shopping.
Everyone loves a good shopping episode. The only season that's not had it so far is Star Wars.
Right, I'm gonna pass y'all
It's having it now.
rulebook, and let me know what you find in terms of armor and stuff in your rulebook.
So, right, in my rulebook, there's heavy clothing, concealing robes, padded armor, armored clothing, and armored robes.
Mine's just got ancient battle armor, phase 1 ARC trooper armor, and then MK1 Catamaran class commando armor, all of which I assume are horrifically out of my price range.
Mine has Anipro layered beast armor,
Oh.
beast hide armor, chitin armor, and Crushalian survivalist armor.
All of which also sound horrifically out of our price range.
Well, one of them's 2.5 thousand,
Mine-
300, 600, and 350.
Mine range lowest is 3,750, highest 6,500.
See, the idea of just killing him is becoming more and more apparent.
What does he have, though?
Yeah,
That's
what
the
does he
question.
have?
Some of these will be really, really rare.
Alright, so what have you got in yours, James? Because yours is the basic rulebook, isn't it?
Well, we're using this at this point. We're not using the cool rulebook thing here that I'm looking through. I'm just looking through the actual small rulebook you get with the starter package. We haven't bothered getting the core rulebook out. The heavy clothing is 50 price. The concealing robes 150. So we said that the heavy clothing and the concealing robes would be similar to sort of wearing clothes,
Yeah.
especially the concealing robes. But they come with so the heavy clothing is really just wearing clothes. Concealing robes we said would be your I think that we said that would be it's just wearing clothes, but you get a benefit to not being recognised. So it's anyone that tries to recognise you gets a disadvantage, and also if you're trying to hide stuff on your person, you get an advantage on hiding it. Padded armour is literally, there's a thing in the D&D rulebook called padded armour, so we said that's padded armour. And then armoured clothing and armoured robes and stuff we said would be sort of your medium range armour in your D&D book. And then the more armour that you went up would be sort of more half plate and then full plate and stuff like that.
Personally, I don't think Nat would be wanting armor because she wants to move quite fast and be quite stealthy. So probably padded, something that it's a bit armory, but also she needs to be able to move around.
See, I'll look for some laminate type armor.
Okay, so yeah, if you sort of say this to him and you're...
Half plate armor!
And he's
What property panto poto antai?
Bleep bleep bloopty bloop.
Houdini.
What you are saying is the correct words, but the wrong intonation.
Oh, damn it.
It's really all in the tone.
I had good luck there.
You can kind of just make whatever noise you want as long as you know what you mean.
He goes away and he sort of brings back these. It looks. So it's obviously it's like bits of hardened sort of laminate plastic that are sort of molded around this, equivalent sort of lycra frame.
Spandex.
Yeah, spandex.
Under Armour style.
And then this is the kind of stuff that he proposes to Uma, and he's like, and he's like, 3,000 credits.
And I'll be like, this is, let me try it on first, and then I can give you the credits. So
Definitely like damage it as you put it on. It's like, it's damaged. Yeah, so you're going to go and try it on?
yeah.
Nat, what kind of armor are you going to try, do you think?
May I request, as I've just seen that padded gives you a disadvantage to stealth, is there any leather armour? Because I also have a proficiency in leather armour because I'm wearing a leather
Oh
jacket.
shit, we did actually give you proficiency
Oh,
in leather
yes.
armour because Nat
Yes.
canonically wears a leather jacket. So yeah, he brings out this.
Rankle leather armor.
Yeah, exactly. And he sort of actually takes you over to a stall with a whole load of different leather armors, and sort of like he says, "Oh, you can look through." And he turns around to Ibothane.
He says you can look through.
Is there a black one?
Yes, yeah. There's a couple of black ones.
Was there any black ones with red in them?
He says to you,
Like flames? No.
he says,
Bit much. What?
What?
I'll shout from the
Uma!
back. I'll shout from the back what it means.
He said, "Oh, this is the armor hide of a reek."
What's
This
that?
armor of hide of Rick.
What's that?
Don't know.
He says, "It's the
The young Greyjoy?
Wrong campaign.
He says, "It's the big monster that Obi-Wan fights in episode 2.
No.
The best
No,
Star Wars movie.
No, that's an acolyte. It's the Reek is the one that Anakin fights. The big
It's a giant space rhino.
giant space rhino.
Ooh, interesting.
And it's sort of black and red, and you can see that if you knew what a reek was, then you can see that this is.
I
sort
gotta
of
ask,
leather
did you
made
just
from
pull that out of your ass
Yeah.
because of the colour choices you chose?
Absolutely.
Highly impressed. I'm not gonna lie, that was fucking deep.
Fucking nerd.
A deep cut.
Nerd! Yes, I shall take that one. Can I try it on? Does it fit?
Well, he sort of goes into the back and sort of brings out a size that he thinks might fit you, and says, so like implying try it on. And then
Right in front of him? Is
No.
there a cloakroom? Is
Oh,
there
you
a changing room? Is there...
you can go off to maybe Uma comes out. The
Join me
changing-
on the changing
You get
room.
changed in front of him.
What? Danny!
Houdini!
Or Chinese, someone would say. No, it's fine.
Houdini!
Maybe Uma comes out the changing room at this point, and then you can go in after him. And Uma, you look rather ravishing in your laminate
Shake
armor.
my tails.
Oh, I like that. I do the same with my earrings. And also my many head tails, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose so.
You were Dragonborn.
No, I'm a Twi'lek.
Pretty sure he's a Dragonborn.
I'd actually look more like a tiefling.
Yeah, except that the
Almost.
tails aren't particularly sticky uppy.
Horny.
No, he's not very horny.
I'd look like a tiefling with big floppy horns.
A tiefling with erectile dysfunction.
This is a genuine question. Can you slap people with
No,
your...
they're like sense organs.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I thought you could
They're
like...
like they're the bit that is.
It would be like using your testicles as a weapon.
Yeah, they're like the bit of me that is actually like force sensitive and stuff like that.
Oh,
And,
really?
I think they're used for like
What happens if you get them cut off?
I don't know. I'm probably less sensitive to the force.
The Jawa sort of walks over to Ibothane and sort of stands in front of him and goes,
I talk to it in Dwarvish. Gnomish. No, I don't know Gnomish, just Dwarvish, I guess.
no, he he just goes, and sort of like takes your hand and sort of drags you over to a stand of, lots of, different hides of different animals. He sort of looks at your coat and
Don't touch my coat.
pokes at it a bit, and he goes, implying, this wouldn't stop anything. And
That's the point.
And he brings you over and sort of like looking at different things, but I imagine you're not particularly interested.
I don't have the proficiency. Does he have any weapons?
Not in this shop, but maybe when you walked in, you sort of saw next door there was a place that was sort of doing weapons. Are you gonna go off?
No. I said to him, can he understand me? When I speak to him, does he seem to understand what I'm saying? I assume he understands common. Jawas understand.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he can understand.
But I can't understand his replies.
Yes, yeah.
Like, I'm gonna say, look, I don't understand you, so I'm going to ask yes or no questions. Then you say 2 UTINIs for 1 for yes, and 1 UTINI for no.
UTINI!
Wonderful. I don't know what that word means.
It's his name.
I suppose it'd be like me being Ibothane, because I think it's his name. Jeff. So look, we don't have credits, but I have something better. I have a type of magical grenade. If you would be interested, I can give you 3 to cover 1 for each of the armors you would be selling. I could I can demonstrate 1 for you, if you would like.
UTINI!
So like I cast Magic Stone.
Okay.
On 3 stones. On 1 stone for now.
Right.
And then, do you have something you don't mind destroying?
He runs into the back and you hear a, and then another, and he pulls out
Another Jawa.
one of his workers. He pulls out
his manager.
Yeah, he pulls out one of his workers and just gets him to sort of stand in the middle of the room, and he's sort of sitting there trembling like.
Does he actually?
Hit him.
I feel pretty bad about this, but
No, it's fine. They don't count as people.
how many hit points does a Jawa have?
No, he doesn't do that, does he actually?
Well, he's a mean guy.
I would say hit him with
No.
the stone. Hit him with their grenade. Do it.
Well, knowing what these stones do, I know I'm not as good at them as Tholme is, so I'm just gonna throw the fucking thing at him. It doesn't do that much damage.
He's just gonna hit the whack wall.
Yeah. Roll to hit.
Fuck.
And I guess a Jawa's gonna make a dex saving throw.
What do I add to it?
For you, it'd be your spell stuff. Whatever you add to fireball.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've got a 13.
Okay, well the Jawa got a natural 20 on his dex saving throw, so I guess like he.
Well, if he's just standing there, it's against his DC.
Yeah, because it's against his AC.
It's an attack, not a.
Fight. I was gonna try and get you not to kill the Jawa.
No, kill the Jawa.
I don't mind. I like to see the idea that he gets hit and he flies into the back.
Yeah.
Flies back where he came
Jawas can
from.
take a lot of beating.
Yeah, so
Jawas have got more hit points than a Rancor.
yeah, you throw this Jawa and it hits him like square in the chest, and he goes flying back, which is like wow! It goes flying through the.
He's become R2D2.
I know, through the canvas at the back, and there's a big hole in the canvas now. You can see him like trashed in someone else's shop through the hole in the canvas. And the sort of hit the Jawa who owns the shop is like, UTINI!
I give you 3.
Yes, no.
And then I get 3 out of my hand. I wave my hands over them. They glisten slightly
Oh, and he
as they
picks
become
them up
magical. And I give the 3 of them to him.
He attacks us.
Yes.
Like, give me my back.
and he says, oh, and he puts this in his pockets and he points to Uma and sort of says, UTINI! So I say, as in, or no, he says in his language, that's enough. You can keep the laminate armor for that.
Oh, thank you very much. Bye.
And then he turns to Nat and is like,
Huh?
and then so looks back at Ibothane like,
No, this is 1 for each armor.
no, UTINI!
I will give.
say so.
Look, this is less expensive armor. I will give you 2 for this armor. And 2 for Byron's armor as well. 4 all in.
UTINI!
I will give you 5 all in.
Can I stand beside him and just be like, you should probably take the deal.
He sort of says,
And try and intimidate him into taking the hit.
Yeah, go for it.
That's a 21.
He sort of looks at you like, UTINI.
Okay, good. And I get 3 stones out, wave my hand over them, they glisten, I give them to him, depowering the stones I just gave him. And then I get 2 more out and power them up and give them to him. He now has 3 powered magic stones.
3 powered magic stones and 5 ones.
I don't know why I was annoyed that he was like, I want more. Like, at the end of the day, I'm giving him Pebble. This is a free spell for me to use.
Okay, so...
I hope.
Uma now has laminate armor.
Yep.
And if we're saying that's the same as... Half plate. So you make... So does that give you a...
Bonus AC, so my AC is now 16.
Cool. And Byron and Nat now have padded... No, what was it?
Nat's
Leather
gone
armor?
for leather armor, Byron, or this... What's it? Beast armor, effectively, and then and Byron's gone for padded armor?
Yeah, sure. So what do padded armor and leather armor give?
Armor class is 11 plus your dex modifier.
For leather and padded is also 11 plus dex.
Okay.
Okay, mechanically the same.
Oh, wow.
But the padded armor gives a what?
Disadvantage to
Stealth.
to stealth.
Where's my pencil gone?
Which wonderfully, Byron's been great with stealth so far.
Cool. So Byron's AC is now 14.
Oh, wonderful.
Decent.
So it's higher than mine.
Mine only went up by 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It really helps.
Cool.
Yeah.
And you guys sort of leave the shop then, and everything you wanted to go next door to have a look at some armor.
I think we mentioned we needed weapons.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of weapons.
So actually, you maybe,
Not really, actually.
I don't think you can use many.
No.
so
But you guys could probably use weapons.
maybe
I've got one that I'm happy with.
Very good.
maybe the shop next to you isn't a weapon shop, but you see one sort of across the way, and you sort of go away, and you're sort of maybe a little bit conscious.
You're the
that-
ones getting a Jawa pulled out of it.
And then as you walk away and round the corner, we see the camera turn back to the Jawa, whose position has gone and retrieved his little friend worker and has stood him back in the shop. And he takes one of his stones and throws it at him, and it just donks off his head. And he goes,